guys added a few guys who are pretty active on the defensive end this offseason.
Yeah.
Did you kind of see that play out, especially in the second half, holding them to 16?
Yeah, I thought really got going at the end of the first half, and kind of that's where we kind of began to get some separation. But yeah, well, we can put some guys out there that can really guard the ball, and then obviously, it's kind of a proactive group that they make plays. I think we can, turn guys over maybe a little bit better than we have in the past too.
On that note, just what did you think of Jalen Worley coming off the bench? And I think he had 4 of those steals.
Yeah, that's kind of what Jalen has been doing. He does it in practice. He did it in our exhibitions. He did it in, I think, craziness. That's just kind of what he does. It's what he brings. He brings great energy. He doesn't take a possession off, and definitely is somebody that's going to try to make a play on that defensive end. Very versatile too.
And you mentioned this already, but it seemed like when he went to Miller and Worley and Mario Steele, there was a little. It actually kind of picked up a little at times. In that first half, especially.
Yeah, I mean, different combinations there, I mean, again, we got, I think I said last press conference, I mean, everybody just brings certain aspects to the game. They just got to make sure they bring that. And certainly those defensive guys really brought that. I think our shooters missed some shots that they've been making. And then our point guards just got to kind of manage the game for us.
How quickly has Tyon gotten up to speed? Not only gotten up to speed, but also kind of gotten in shape, game shape, and to be able to play 20 minutes and give you guys 15 points tonight?
Yeah, he's still got a long ways to go where he's really not, we're throwing a lot at him. He's kind of having to play multiple positions. So he's really just we're kind of scratching the surface as far as being totally immersed in what we're trying to do. And then, I mean, even to the point, like, he wasn't even going to start tonight, and his first time in 37 years this ever happened. Our guy, one of the assistants, put the wrong name in the book, for starters or whatever. And so he was sitting there in his warm-ups as we were calling it, and we had to get him back out there. Yeah, Ace Miller was supposed to start. So, I mean, it was just kind of, a little bit too much too soon. So we got to it's going to take us a while. We got, again, all of these days we can use as kind of catch-up days. And then, I think we're still a ways from getting him fully immersed.
What did you make of how the front court, Huff and EK kind of settled in early on? It was, especially EK, they brought a lot of physicality. How do you think they handled that as the game kind of went on?
I mean, as the game went on, they handled it a lot better. They weren't handling it great at the start. I mean, we were getting pushed around, and I thought they were playing us very physical. And, those guys they demand a lot of attention, and they're going to get it, and they're not mysteries to anybody. I mean, everybody knows who they are and what they're capable of, so they've got to get ready to go from the jump here. Definitely coming up on Saturday. Oklahoma's really, really good.
The stretch you've got coming, I don't know if I remember one like that. It's like 6 in a row.
Yeah, it's tough, and there's not a whole lot of time in between. But I mean, we just all focus now to shifts to Oklahoma. They've had a heck of an off season. They went out and got some really, really good transfers. They seem like they've done a nice job meshing them together. They've won both their exhibitions, against really, really good teams, and I believe they've both been on the road. So they'll be old, they'll be smart, and just I think that's going to be a really, really tough game.
Mark, you guys have a ton of wing depth this year, quite the luxury, but when you have Davis come in super aggressive and score 11 points in 10 minutes, is there a way to maybe get him some earlier minutes, or is it just how it's shaking out right now?
No, I mean, look, we're trying. He's doing a great job, but, we've had the talk with him. He's just has to share the position with a lot of other older guys, so, it's just kind of the way it's going. We'll keep getting him minutes and keep developing him, and we're not afraid to throw him into, these games at any time. But it's just hard. He's got a lot of guys, not a whole lot of separation at that position right now.
How'd you make him, Mario?
I thought he got in and helped us early, especially B. Smith had his first run wasn't great, and Mario got in there, and he just plays with a good intensity and kind of a zeal and it kind of is infectious. So, but I thought he made some really nice reads. I thought all the threes he took looked great coming off his hand, and were ones that we obviously want him to take.
Time for 2 more.
Coach, how much does this game help you understand, what the team needs to work on before Oklahoma compared to just scrimmages and exhibitions and playing each other?
No, that's great. I mean, again, just kind of, I think that physicality that we faced, certainly, I think that kind of, shocked us a little bit. And then also just, their guards were quick and athletic. I mean, the guards from Oklahoma are very quick and very opportunistic and have a lot of freedom and can shoot it deep, but can also take you off the bounce. So I think it was good preparation in that regard.
What do you make of Nigel Pack for Oklahoma? He's kind of been around for a while. I think it's his 6th year.
Yeah.
Another kind of senior guard that you have to deal with.
Veteran guy who's played in a lot of big games and a lot of big venues. He's made a lot of big shots. He can really score. He can really shoot it deep. And also can play off the bounce, do his pull-ups. But Porter went out and did a really nice job getting some guys in the portal, and he's got them playing together. I think he's one of the really, really excellent coaches that are out there that probably doesn't get as much pub as he should. I mean, he's a heck of a coach.